i förra avsnittet av Ocean Avenue.
I'll handle it, Roberto. Don't worry.
I do worry. I know what he's like if he found out that you went against him. I don't want anything to happen to you.
It'll be fine, honest. You call me, you tell me where you are, okay?
Abby, hurry! The door's closing!
Next flight, we'll meet again.
Yeah, go. What are you waiting for?
Jody, I will never forget you. You be happy.
Oh my God, Will,
God.
get in here.
Yourself. Call an ambulance now.
Oh my God. Will, get over here.
Tom.
No idea. Have you seen him before?
Thom, I'm the White Rabbit. Catch me if you can.
Hey, why didn't you call me right away?
I was afraid. I didn't want my dad to hurt you.
Why would you want to do that?
You don't understand, Alex. My father doesn't want us together. And he'll do anything he has to make sure that we're not.
How did you get here? I didn't see your car outside.
Jimmy Ray.
Jimmy Ray? Did you know you were meeting me?
He knows how I feel about you.
You know, the first thing we need to do is just to talk to your father together.
He won't do that.
Then what do you want to do?
He can't know where I am.
You mean right now?
No, not ever.
Elena, you're not making any sense, okay?
Alex, if I go back home, I'll die. Just like my mother.
Ah, Juliana, I was just ready to come to see you.
What about?
About our arrangements for tomorrow.
Sí, Roberto. I wanted to speak with you about that.
Mm-hmm. Have you packed Elena's trunks yet?
No.
No? Did you say no? Why not?
Her bedroom door has been locked since this morning. And she's been crying. She hasn't eaten anything.
Well, once she gets to Bogota and gets acclimated to everything, it's going to work out just fine. Trust me on this.
I'm not so sure, Roberto. You really need to talk to her. She doesn't want to go.
Juliana, I have made my decision. That's final.
Roberto, you cannot just ignore Elena's feelings. Please let her stay, let her finish out her school, graduate with all her friends.
So her friends aren't the problem. You see, I don't want her associating with those people at all. That's why I'm sending her away.
You mean Alex, don't you?
That's right.
Why? He's a very respectful young man.
Because his father betrayed me, you see, and I always feel like father, like son.
Ay, Roberto, ya.
You know what? I've had enough of this, okay? I'm going upstairs, and I'm going to wish Elena a good trip. Now, if you want to stay here and clean my desk, go ahead, have a good time. If you want to come with me, that's fine, too.
Ay, Dios mío.
Where the hell have you been? I've been standing here for like an hour.
I had some personal business to take care of.
Yeah? Well, I'm missing a Devon event right now. So can we get this over with or what?
Hey, man, I'm the one doing you a favor, okay?
How do you figure that?
I can make sure your business is secure in the cartel.
Your daddy know about this?
Well, let's just say the guys at the cartel are not real happy with Daddy after the tailspin you put him in the other day.
Yeah, well, let that be a lesson to you. I'm the one with the supply. You gotta keep me happy, not the other way around.
Oh, let's just say we can all be happy and be a lot richer. Does that interest you, Macy?
Well, I guess that depends what you got in mind, JR.
Well, what I have in mind is, how would I say it? The change in management.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Okay, we have a team outside who've secured the grounds. You're free to leave. If anybody needs police escort to the car or to the gate, just ask the patrolman outside.
So, what about the killer?
We don't know if it's a serial killer or not. We haven't established that yet. We're waiting for a report from the hospital on David Lampin.
Well, somebody attacked that young man.
Hopefully we'll have a statement soon.
Hey, welcome. How's he doing?
Haven't heard anything there. As soon as I hear anything, I'll let you know.
Thanks.
So, Ian, is any of this for real?
What do you think?
Have you seen Crystal?
Hey, Doc. Harry Sawalski, I'm the editor for the Miami Sun. I heard you got some of my people down here.
Will O'Keefe, nice to meet you.
Same here. So how are they doing?
Well, Davy's got some lacerations. Apparently, he was knocked unconscious when he was hit by a jagged object. I think it probably was a stone from the Devon Gardens, but I can't be sure. We did some x-rays, no sign of a concussion, so I think he's gonna be okay. We got him sedated. I think he'll probably sleep through the night.
Oh, what about Crystal?
Crystal Tate?
Yeah, how is she? Can I see her?
Crystal isn't here, Harry.
Where the hell is she?
So I figure we leave tomorrow morning.
So, what do you think really happened?
I don't know. I mean, I guess Lincoln must have somehow locked Haddon in that room during the hurricane. That's how he died.
Abby must have died looking for him in the storm. And since their bodies were never found, they were never buried, so they must have been haunting the Everglades for over 100 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I found this.
What's in it?
I don't know, but it was hidden.
Wow.
Oh my God. Haddon must have known he was gonna die down there. These are letters from Abby.
You know, I still can't believe that any of this has even happened.
Do you think it really did?
Oh, I know it did, but I don't know if anybody's gonna even believe us.
Probably no one. So let's keep this between us, like our little secret.
Yeah. What the heck? Hey. Look what Abby left behind.
For what?
For you.
I don't know. The last I heard, you were just some kind of errand boy.
Oh, yeah? Like I said, Macy, things are about to go down. And you can either move with them or be part of an old and dying operation.
I got an open mind.
Make me a believer.
Ramon Vega's moved into the #1 spot in the cartel.
What about Roberto?
It's like the market, man. His stock is way down. He's been, worried too much about little personal issues.
Like screwing my old man.
Exactly, exactly. He let business slide, and that affects everybody's profit. Now Vega is the one with an open eye towards the future.
What about Manny?
He grabbed his own and you nixed it.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Thanks to Hadley.
Oh, that's too bad about her, isn't it? Vega is open to more options now.
Options, huh? What kind of options?
I say we restructure the deal. Give him a package price and projection for future movement.
Sort of like a business plan, huh?
Yeah, I figured that'd be right up your alley.
And pray tell, what are Manny and Roberto going to be doing while we're pitching to the client?
Oh, I have a few ideas about that.
If I go back home, you'll never see me again.
Elena, I really think you're a little bit over the top with all this.
Alex, did she mean what she said when we got back from the trip? About us being together?
Of course I did.
Do you still feel the same way about me?
Yeah. I love you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life.
Me too.
Your stupid father will have to understand that, okay? And if he doesn't, well, that's too bad. Because I'm not gonna lose you.
If I go back home, you will. He's already booked a flight for me tomorrow morning to Colombia. And he asked Jimmy Ray to stay home and make sure I didn't move.
Please tell me you're kidding.
No, that's what I've been trying to tell you. Alex, if I go back home, I'll be a prisoner. He'll have somebody watching me day and night, just like he did with my mother. Alex, you just can't let him do that to me.
Okay, take it easy, Elena. Calm down. That's not gonna happen, okay?
Look, I have some money. Enough to get us out of town somewhere.
We need to go somewhere and think about all of this. Some good place, you know, where your father can't find you.
Where?
Come on.
I'm really worried about Crystal.
It's okay, Gabby. I just saw her.
That was before the blackout. She said she was just gonna check in with Harry.
So maybe she went to the kitchen or something to get away from the noise.
Liz, I want to go home now. I'm really freaked out about this killer guy. I signed a contract with the agency and he's killing models.
Yeah, well, maybe he won't realize that you've just gone pro. I'm gonna go look for Crystal.
Do you believe her?
Listen, Chrissy, I think I'm gonna stay here tonight, so why don't I put you in a carriage?
You think what? Seriously, do you think I'm going home by myself after what happened tonight?
You're right, I'm sorry. I didn't even think of that. Listen, why don't you just grab a glass of wine or something, and I'll be right back.
Ooh, sounded like a serious snub out.
Did I ask you?
No.
No.
But if I were you, I'd be asking myself why Magda Perez is breezing around so self-confident. Oh, by the way, we're signing her on Monday.
Oh,
thank you.
So, tell me something I want to hear.
How does 4 top models defecting from Allure sound?
Absolutely intoxicating.
I'll have the contracts drawn up for Monday.
You don't seriously think you're going to get away with this little trick, do you?
How the hell could you lose track of Crystal? She was wearing a freaking wire.
And she was checking in like she was supposed to, and it just went dead. That's when I hit the Devon ground.
Well, she didn't just vanish into thin
Look,
air.
Harry, listen to me. I got men all over the Devon estate. I got the dogs coming in. We'll find her. Don't worry.
Well, you better. Doc, is kid gonna be all right?
Yeah, I think so. But like I said, we'll know more about the full extent of his head injury when he regains consciousness.
What's your best guess, Detective?
Well, Davy probably scared the killer. They duked it out, that's about it.
Well, old Crystal, she jumped right in. Davy didn't say he saw anything, did he?
Well, like I said, he was in and out of consciousness. Wait a minute. Yeah, he did say something, but it didn't make much sense at the time.
What was it?
He kept going on and on about this boogeyman. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, it does. That's him, the killer. That's what Davy calls him, the boogeyman. Oh, God. Oh, Crystal, oh, God.
So why didn't you get Julio to break the door down? Why is it that I have to break down my own door in my own house?
Because I thought she was asleep. I told you, she's been crying, so I thought that...
Wait, so where's Jimmy Ray? He was supposed to be watching her all night.
I have not seen Jimmy Ray or his father all night.
Listen to me very carefully. From now on, when I give an order in my house, I expect it to be carried out. Is that clear?
Si, Roberto. But if I may say so, you brought this on yourself.
Oh, silence!
No, Roberto. I will not be silent. I was silent with Alicia. And now she's dead. You must let Elena go, for your sake.
Let me remind you that you work for me. This is my daughter, and I will do as I please with her.
You're driving her away. Can't you see that? You must step back. Let her breathe.
I want Elena found, and I want her found now. And if she's with that boy, and they do anything at all, it's going to be the end of both of them. Do you understand me?
You're gonna lose Elena, just like you lost Alicia.
You are trying to sabotage Allure. Don't even bother trying to deny it.
Lorraine, I don't suppose you've noticed that I'm not the one responsible for your models dropping off like flies.
I read your little press release, Catherine. It wasn't very subtle. In fact, it was an open invitation for my models to seek a safe haven with CDM.
Well, I certainly wasn't going to close my doors to these poor girls.
Oh, don't give me that phony concern.
Well, excuse me for stating the obvious, but there is a maniac out there who, for some reason that I can't even fathom, but I can certainly relate to, has a problem with you.
Oh, now there's a real reach.
Fine. But the simple fact remains that all of the victims have been Allure models. Now, I'm no mathematician, and Lord knows that a lot of these ladies have trouble writing their names, but it is a simple numbers game. How many victims have there been?
There must be hitting a dozen at least.
Hitting a dozen. If I were a model, I certainly wouldn't sign with Allure. Would you? Oh, excuse me, I see some guests I need to say goodbye to. I'm sure you know your way out, don't you?
I am not leaving Miami, Catherine.
Never say never, Lorraine. What with your business and personal problems, this just doesn't seem like your kind of town anymore, does it?
I was filling Macy in and some of the goals we'd like to accomplish.
Yeah, okay, the bottom line here, fellas, is it's a seller's market.
I made a deal for product, Mr. Devon. I fulfilled my end. I expected you to fulfill yours.
Okay, well, the only problem there, Ramon, is that you were not dealing with number one. Okay, so what can I tell you?
What Macy is trying to say, Senor Vega, is that unfortunately my father made a deal without consulting me.
Okay, fellas, let's call a spade here. You tried to cut me out and I got there first. That's all there is to it.
Macy is trying to say that...
I think I can do my own talking here, Junior. Thanks. Listen, Ramon, I meant exactly what I said. You want a deal, you got to deal with me. And I set my own prices. You want to go somewhere else? Go. The ball's in your court. But I got to warn you, I'm open to competitive offers. So if I were you, I'd light a fire under this one before there's nothing left but the smoke. Now, I have a family function to attend, so if you gentlemen will excuse me, I'll leave you to sort out the particulars. Enjoy the show. This one's a real fireball.
I have a way to handle Macy Devon.
You're worried about Crystal, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, come on. The longer we don't hear from her, the less chance she's alive. You know what I'm saying?
You think that guy got her, don't you?
I don't know, man. But Crystal was convinced he wouldn't hurt her. She thought he trusted her.
Sort of like a mother figure thing.
Yeah. Maybe, but like you said, this guy probably hates his mother.
Not exactly. With this sort of psychopathic personality, he pays lip service to the fact that his mom is like a saint. But underneath that, this resentment builds and builds into a silent rage.
Because he can't admit he's mad at Mom for whatever.
Because how can you be mad at the Virgin Mary without kind of being a devil yourself?
So, he loves her, and he hates her.
Well, I'm no psychiatrist, but that would be my guess. The only way to work out his rage is to hurt women.
Listen, I gotta take off. I'll catch up with you later.
Sure. Hey, let me know if you hear anything about Crystal.
Yeah, we'll do.
I nästa avsnitt av Ocean Up.
What is it, Alex? Did you have another memory flash?
His face. For a split second, I swear I could see his face.
You always seem to be just behind this psycho. First New York, now here.
I'm gonna try and forget you ever said any of that just now.
I'm just talking out loud, man.
Yeah, well, maybe you should talk somewhere else.
Were you in Boston, Tommy?
So, you're not gonna help me if I need it?
Well, yeah. You're on your own from here on in.